Hey, what is up, you guys? Michael here again, and I am bringing you some Orcs Must Die 2 gameplay. I got this for like $3 on Steam. Really good game. It has a lot of cool like third-person shooter, RPG, and tower defense elements into it, all built into one. Kind of cool arcadey game. It's a really good game. I would recommend it. But anyways, on to the topic at hand, which today is conspiracy theories. Now, I personally live in America, so most of these references are going to be American things. So, even though I'm barely watching my videos at all, if somehow they do and they are not United States citizen, then I would probably click off of this because none of this will probably make any sense. You're talking about presidents and stuff like that. And I was watching a video from Syndicate, and he was all like, "Hey, there's a conspiracy about the Queen," and went into English history. I wouldn't know what he was talking about, so fair little warning. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Conspiracy theories. I'm not going to be talking about anything specific today. I will make more in-depth videos when I do more research. First one will be on JFK because that to me is the most believable. But I just was, thinking, is there any credibility to conspiracy theories? I mean, is there a possibility that the government would set things up? Seeming as with conspiracy theories, it almost seems like the government doing something to hurt its own country, but there are ways that they could benefit off that. One thing I want to talk about is Operation Northwoods, which is something that was brought up in the 1960s when JFK was in office. It was signed by the Joint Chiefs of Staff. It was like a legitimate. This isn't a theory. This is a real thing that happened. The Joint Chiefs of Staff signed it. They wanted to arm Cuban friendlies, and they wanted to basically have fake attacks that we were gonna, as the American government was going to set up. But it was going to frame the Cubans as attacking U.S. soil so we could go to war with Cuba. And JFK is actually the one who turned it down. He said, "I won't sign this. This will not go through." And look what happened to him. I mean, some people say that he wasn't really into. He wanted to stay. Some people are saying that some of the elitists of the world wanted to stay in Vietnam and go into Cuba, and JFK was leading the country like a good president, and saying, "No, that's not what's good for the American people." And then bullet in his head. Like I said, I will make a more in-depth video about the JFK assassination, but there's some crazy stuff about it. Is very unlikely that at the very least Lee Harvey Oswald had some other kind of accomplishments. It's very unlikely that first off, that the bullet that they found, the magic bullet. Well, I'm not gonna get into the JFK topic right now. Anyways, I don't know, and that's a weird thing with conspiracy theories, because if you bring up a conspiracy theory like 9/11 or JFK, people almost get offended, like, "Oh, how dare you say that," But it's like, we're not trying to discredit anything about the troops. I mean, I still have a lot of respect for the troops and stuff like that. Even if they did go to a country under false pretenses, it's like what Louis C.K. said. He was like, even if, he thinks that he's going to risk his life, for his country, that's good enough, But I don't know. I think it's a weird thing though that you can't question your government, especially with all the crap they're doing now with the NSA watching their crap, and two dudes can't get married in this country if they want to and stuff like that. Some ridiculous stuff, and people still get offended if you question that that the government would do bad things. And it's kind of weird with things like Operation Northwoods, how very few people have actually heard about that. Like, how come with 9/11 stuff, how come you never hear about Tower 7? Why is that stuff never brought up in mainstream media? You had to go into like the depths of some weird YouTube videos by, and those people are automatically called crazy just because they, I mean, granted some of them are, but I don't know. That's the thing with aliens too. I definitely do believe in aliens. I think that it's ridiculous to think that we are alone in this universe. Even if you are religious, why? Because a lot of religious people say that there can't be aliens, but why would God make all this stuff in this universe if you didn't want to put other life forms on it? And if you're not religious, then why would we, evolution make us the only species? But I don't really think that there's been any. It's really hard to admit that there's been UFOs in the past, 100 years or so. I don't know. In some ways I think there is, but in other ways it's like, how come we haven't found UFO, like, as citizens? How come there's not, like, some third world country that had a UFO and citizens found it? I mean? Why would, because people always have this theory that when UFOs crash and stuff like that, the government will, come and swoop it up and hide all the evidence. But it's had to have happened in places where citizens and, have seen it and documented well enough before the government could get there, and how come they would only come to the U.S. for the most part? I think that's really fishy about how, you know, almost all the sightings claimed are in the U.S. not in other countries. Yeah, that's really the only time that I have for this video right now. I'm gonna make some more probably later today. And comment what games you guys want to see. I got some more Fallout to put out, some Killing Floor, some Gotham City Imposters. Orcs Must Die 2, great game. Expect to see a lot more of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. You guys have a great day.